Hello everyone and welcome to next week on PSVR2. This is your weekly episode in which we talk about everything PSVR2 related that is scheduled to happen in the next 7 days. And oh boy, do we have a big one releasing next week. Potentially one of the best VR games ever, but more on that later. First, let me remind you of the PSVR2 announcements and updates that we got and the games that have released last week. Because yeah, it was quite a busy week for PSVR2. Alright, so starting here with the new game releases. Well, this one is not actually new. If you guys remember Doctor Who: The Edge of Time, this is an adventure puzzle game that released on the original PSVR back in November 2019. Well, last Tuesday, April 23rd, the game received the PSVR2 version and it is available to purchase now for $12.99. The other game that was pretty much shadow dropped last Thursday, April 25th, is O-Shape Ultimate. This is a rhythm VR game where players have to move their full body to go through, punch, or dodge walls following the beat of music. The game has been out for a while now on Quest and Steam, so let me know in case you bought it, if you ended up liking it or not. Now, moving along to game updates, we actually had a few of them last week. Starting here with the one that we actually talked about in last week's episode, Synth Riders. The game received some new content, a free cafe stage for all Synth Riders owners, and a mixtape that includes 5 new add-on tracks from the 80s. Happy Funland has also received a new update on PSVR2, which adds adjustable speed for smooth turning, improved haptics on hits in combat, more one-shot kill cameras throughout the park, some combat adjustments like fewer hits needed to dispatch enemies, plus quicker response time for additional hits, and improved golf ball physics. The final game that has received an update last week is GT7. This latest update added 3 new cars and some other cool stuff. I'll have a link to the full patch notes in the description below if you want to check that out. And now moving along to the game announcement segment of this video, developer CreepyJar has confirmed that Green Hell has surpassed 5 million copies sold, and that they are already working on a sequel, which will definitely come to PSVR2, so if you enjoyed playing Green Hell, then this should cheer you up. Developer Playway has announced that they are bringing Thief Simulator Greenview Street to PSVR2, and developer Cytec Games has revealed that Windlands 2 is getting a PSVR2 version soon. How soon exactly, that we don't know. And this is my favorite announcement. Developer Iris VR has confirmed that their highly anticipated VR game Lo-Fi will indeed support dynamic foveated rendering on PSVR2, and hallelujah, I cannot wait for this one to release. And finally, developer Joyway has announced earlier this week that the first-person action-adventure game Stride Fates is coming to PSVR2 on May 16th. So that's another game to look forward to next month. Fingers crossed it will be good. And yeah, the game is already available to wishlist now on the PlayStation Store. And before talking to you guys about the big game that is scheduled to release next week, I have one more announcement that comes to us from a PSVR2 game developer. And this one should reassure some people that Sony is not giving up on PSVR2 anytime soon. Earlier this week, developer Ryan Games has stated that Sony is actively working on updates / new features for PSVR2. And here is what he said exactly. Quote, "Let me tell you this as another PSVR2 developer, looking at their SDK updates, I don't see them abandoning VR at all. Quite the opposite," unquote. And when he was asked to give more insight, he responded by saying that he can't give more details, but all that he can say is that Sony is actively working on updates and new features for PSVR2. And now, the moment you've been all waiting for. What are the games that are releasing next week on PSVR2? Well, there will probably be 1 or 2 shadow drops as usual, but what we do know for certain is that, you ready? Madison VR is coming out next week, guys! Sorry if that came out a little bit too loud on my end, or you know what? I'm not sorry, I just can't hide my excitement. Yes, this is the moment we've been all waiting for literally months. And no, it is not getting delayed again. It is happening. Next Thursday, May 2nd, we can finally experience the scientifically scariest game of all time in the most immersive and in the best way possible. Dynamic foveated rendering, 90Hz native, an epic story-driven single-player horror experience. I cannot wait. The game is priced at $34.99 and there is an upgrade discount for those who own the PS5 version of the game, and I'm talking about those of you who purchased the game before March 1st. So you have until March 1st to take advantage of this discount. These people will benefit from a 20% off the store price if they choose to purchase the digital version of the PSVR2 version, of course, until May 31st. So, are you ready to face Madison next Thursday on May 2nd? Let me know in the comments if you're buying Madison VR and if you're going to be there day one or not. And as always, if you enjoyed watching this video and for more PSVR2 content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notifications icon, and that way you'll be notified every time a new video drops. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.